sigh. Oh, sadness.
Hey Jimmy, what's up?
Oh, nothing much. I've just been feeling really horrible lately.
Well, I've been thinking you may have a mental illness.
Oh, really? What's that?
Well, let me get my manual. In general, mental illness refers to clinically significant patterns of behavioral or emotional functioning that are associated with some levels of distress, suffering, such as pain or death, or impairment in one or more of these areas of functioning, such as school, work, or social and family interactions. The basis of this impairment is behavioral, psychological, or biological dysfunctional, or a combination of these.
Wait, what did you just say?
In other words, it's when significant patterns of odd behavior and emotional functioning occur due to distress, suffering, or depression and anxiety. This odd functioning can affect life at school, work, and mess up social and family interactions.
Oh, I see now. But what exactly is depression and anxiety?
Well, to answer that, you should go to my associate's. Hey Jimmy, I'm the depression expert. Depressive illnesses are not the same thing as feeling sad once in a while. These feelings are perfectly normal and do away fairly quickly. However, imagine feeling in a down mood for several weeks or even months at a time. Depression can make nothing in a victim's life fun again and can have them feeling blue at random points for no reason at all. Life can become a chore. Teens may not realize it, but they could be experiencing symptoms of potentially treatable disease that can be a serious problem.
Hey Jimmy, that was the depression expert, and I'm kind of like the anxiety expert. Well, anxiety, unlike depression, is like a constant negative thought or worry, almost like a fear that runs through the victim's minds. Like depression, anxiety affects our whole body and our whole being, and can prevent people from living their daily lives. Many physical symptoms, such as tummy aches and headaches, can be associated with extreme anxiety. Types of anxiety disorders include panic disorders, when you experience rapid random bursts of fear, sweatiness and dizziness, among other things. And yeah, that's just one kind. And these anxious symptoms can last around 6 months sometimes, which can get really, really hard. Well, did that answer your question? Yeah, that sure did answer my question, guys.
Well, glad we could help.
Well, yeah, you guys are actually really good at this stuff. And I was also wondering one more thing. What exactly is the problem with mental illnesses these days? What is the problem?
Well, it is estimated that 1 in 5 children between the ages of 4 and 16 have some kind of psychiatric disorder. However, only about 1 in 6 of these children actually receive the care and therapy they need to fully recover.
Oh wow, that's so sad. There's so many kids with psychiatric disorders that I guess don't get care. Well, I have one more question for you, and that's that, what exactly can it do?
Well, for that, let's turn back to my associates. That's a good question, Jimmy. There are many things that mental illnesses can do to your life. For example, your life can become a mess, and the depression can swallow up all the things you wish to do. It can drain you of all hope in life and leave you with thoughts of suicide.
It affects your most basic bodily functions, such as sleep and appetite. You lose interest in life and even affection. It drains you of all your energy and enthusiasm in everything you do. You begin to isolate yourself and push others away, shunning even your best friends and parents. You become sensitive, easily offended, and quick to snap. You feel worthless and sad that you're alone, even though that's what you kind of wanted in the first place. You cannot concentrate or focus. You lose track of everything and your marks go down. Go down the drain. And your life becomes miserable and no one else understands.
In children, these symptoms have a greater impact on their lives because they're still in the midst of their development. Being afflicted with depression can diminish their abilities to bond with their parents and friends, can ruin their self-esteem for life, and the worst part is that depression can become permanently engraved in their easily molded personalities.
Thanks for answering my question. Actually, I was just wondering one more thing. How can I tell if a depressive illness is present and, I'm not just sad?
Well, feeling sad for short periods of time, for various reasons, is no big deal, and no reason to diagnose yourself with depression. However, in some cases, these feelings can intensify into feelings of worthlessness and misery, and can end up lasting for weeks or even months. If you notice this about yourself or your friend, it can be a sign of something serious.
Well, actually, now that you mention it, my friend has been feeling kind of like that. Do you know if there are any other symptoms so I can be sure?
Yes, there's many different types of symptoms, such as Avoiding other people, such as friends or parents. Eating more or less than usual and feeling unreasonably guilty. Okay, who just ate the last cookie?
It must have been me!
Making negative self-comments about yourself.
Nobody likes me!
Argumentativeness, aggressiveness, and excessive emotional sensitivity.
Yo, what'd you say about my mama? No.
Having difficulty concentrating or making decisions.
I don't know.
Showing no initiative and quitting things.
This is impossible.
Letting grades drop and skipping class.
Aww.
Thoughts of death or suicide. Among many other symptoms as well.
Oh, really? Well, I think I know those other symptoms you're talking about because, well, my friend was kind of feeling worthless and helpless and hopeless, and he was sleeping he had weird sleep patterns. He was sleeping more than usual, and he had a loss of interest in taking part in activities, and he was feeling overwhelming feelings of sadness and grief, and he was constantly bored, disorganized, and he obsessed over death, hatred, and other morbid topics.
Well, would you like to know how to help your friend?
Yeah, actually, I'd like to know how to help my friend a lot.
Well then, stay tuned for the next episode of Mental Illness Among Youth.
Yeah, stay tuned!